सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पश्चातारिशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कंधारपकोटि कमनिया विशक आनंदा चिन्मया सदु जला विग्रहाश गोविंदा दिपुरुषां तमहं भजामि. Mic on the screen. Aham bhajami Govindam Dipurusham Aham bhajami Govindam Dipurusham Aham bhajami Govindam Dipurusham Tamaham bhajami Govindam Dipurusham. শ্রী শ্রী গৌর নিতাই কি বা জয় জয় গোরা চাঁদে আরতি শোভা আরতি শোভা জানাভিতাটা বনে জাগমানলো জানাভিতাটা বনে জাগমানলো শিবা দক্ষিণে নিতাই চাঁদ বামে গদাধরা দক্ষিণে নিতাই চাঁদ বামে গদাধরা নিকাতে অদ্বৈতা শ্রীনি বাস চক্রধারা শিবা বসে আছে গোরা চাঁদ রতন সিংহাসনে বসে আছে চাঁদ রতন সিংহাসনে আরতি করে না ব্রহ্মা আদি দেবগণে আরতি করে না ব্রহ্মা আদি জীবনার হরি আদি করি জামর ঝুলায়া সঞ্জয়া মুকুন্দা বসু গোসাদি গয়া মুকুন্দা বসু গোসাদি গয়া কিবা শঙ্খ বাজে ঘন্টা বাজে বাজে করতা শঙ্খ বাজে ঘন্টা বাজে বাজে করতা মধুর মৃদঙ্গ বাজে পরম রসা মৃদঙ্গ বাজে শঙ্খ বাজে ঘন্টা বাজে মধুর 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 বাজে শঙ্খ বাজে ঘন্টা বাজে মধুর 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 বাজে মধুর 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 বাজে গৌরানিতাই 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 জয় গৌরানিতাই 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 জয় গৌরানিতাই দিবা বাহু কোটি চন্দ্র জিনি বদন উজালা গল দেশে বনমালা করে ঝলমলা শিবা শিবা সুখা নারদা প্রেমে গদা গধ ভকতি বিনোদা দেখে গোরায় সম্প্রদা কিবা জয় জয় গোরা চাঁদের আরতি শোভা শোভা জানা ভিতাটা বনে জাগ মানালো ভা গৌরাঙ্গেরা রতিক শোভা জগৎ জানা মানালো ভা গৌরাঙ্গেরা রতিক শোভা জগৎ জানা মানালো ভা জগৎ জানা মানালো ভা জগৎ জানা মানালো ভা গৌরানিতাই 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 জয় গৌরানিতাই 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 জয় গৌরানিতাই জয় লক্ষ্মী নরসিংহ জয় লক্ষ্মী নরসিংহ জয় লক্ষ্মী নরসিংহ জয় লক্ষ্মী নরসিংহ জয় রাধা শ্যাম সুন্দর রাধা শ্যাম সুন্দর রাধা শ্যাম সুন্দর শ্যাম সুন্দর রাধা শ্যাম সুন্দর রাধা জয় জয় প্রভুপাদ প্রভুপাদ জয় জয় প্রভুপাদ জয় জয় প্রভুপাদ 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 জয় জয় প্রভুপাদ जय जय श्री प्रभुपाद की, गौर निताय की, गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल। हरे कृष्णा।
ओम नमो विष्णुपादाय परमहंस परिप्रकाश अष्टोत्तर श्रीमद डिवाइन भक्ति सिद्धांत गोस्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की, नमाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की, प्रेम को श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की, श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की, वृंदावन धाम की, मथुरा धाम की, द्वारका धाम की, मायापुर धाम की, नवद्वीप धाम की, पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र धाम की, गंगा माई की, जमुना माई की, तुलसी देवी की, बृहद मृदंगा की, समवत भक्त बिंदा की, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to Guru Gauranga. Vancha kalpataru bhajja kripa sindhu vaibhacha patitanam pavinebbho vaishnavebho namo namo. जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण।
Namaste Narasimhaya. Lada daine. Yanyagashi purvakshaha. Shiladangkarudalaye. Do nashima parato nashima. Yato yato yami tato nashima. Baher nashima hridaye nashima. Nashima vadim sharanam prapade. Tava karakamalabare nakam adbhuta shringa. Dalita hiranyakashipu tanubrenga. Keshavadrita narahari rupa jaya jagadisha hare. Jaya jagadisha hare. Jaya jagadisha hare. Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, and thank you, Gitika Mataji, for the opportunity. So, it's very nice seeing you all. And as we know, this is Jagannath season, so Jai Jagannath. Yes, so far we have offered prayers to Srila Prabhupada and Gauranitai and Narsingadev. Srila Prabhupada Arati was performed by Satpujanand Prabhu and sung by Shreya. And Gauranitai, the main Arati was performed by Narayani Mataji and sung by Rajmohini Mataji, and followed by Narsinga prayers sung by twin brother Devansh, and again performed by Narayani Mataji. A big Hari Bol to all the devotees. Hari Bol. So moving forward, so not many people today, it's a cozy group. So we will do the Srila Prabhupada Leelamrit, a short sharing. I wanted to keep it centered to again Jagannath season. Some of the messages which Srila Prabhupada always shared about Jagannath festival, right? Rath Yatra. Our Rath Yatra festival is meant to bring Lord Jagannath out to everyone. No one should be deprived of seeing Krishna. Srila Prabhupada called Rath Yatra our most important preaching festival because thousands of people receive Jagannath's mercy during this time simply by seeing him and hearing the holy name. Srila Prabhupada would personally guide every detail of the Rath Yatra festival, emphasizing that beautiful kirtan, joyful dancing and prasadam distribution are the real success of the festival. So we all are doing it that in full mood of joy and devotion. And Srila Prabhupada also explained that Lord Jagannath leaves his temple to bestow mercy without considering who is qualified or unqualified. So he's so merciful. And he encouraged devotees to perform Rath Yatra in every major city or town of the world so everyone could have the opportunity to meet Lord Jagannath. Bolo Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So, moving forward, we have a shloka recitation for today, but we don't have the assigned person. Any volunteers? 9.27. We can give it a try. Can we have it on screen? Hare Krishna.
Bhagavad Gita, verse 9.27. Yat karosi yadasnasi yajjuhosi dadasiyat yat tapasyasi konteya tat kurusva madar arpanam. Now 2 lines. Yat karosi yadasnasi yajju. Wait. Okay, so now 2 lines. Yat karosi yadasnasi yajjuhosi dadasiyat. Yat tapasyasi konteya tat kurusva madarpanam. Now the whole thing. Yat karosi yadasnasi yajjuhosi dadasiyat. Yat tapasyasi konteya tat kurusva madarpanam. Now the translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. O son of Kunti, all that you do, all that you eat, all that you offer and give away, as well as all the austerities that you may perform, should be done as an offering unto me. My realization from this is that we can see Krishna in anything we do, whether it's a sport to cooking to, like, of course, doing kirtan. We should always think of Krishna and say that this is for Krishna. It's not for me or anyone else.
Very practical. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. And moving ahead, we will do one round of Mahamantra chanting. Everybody can take their bead bags. If you don't have the bead bags, we have the beads here. So Kavya Mataji will be coming around. If you need, please put your hand up. Thank you. Where is Ram? Ram? Ram. Get the beads and sit for chanting. You are going to lead us chanting and then you are going to. What, you're running away? Chanting only I asked you to do. So, yeah, see? Take one beat from Mataji. Hare Krishna, do you want beats? You want one? You can take from her. You can sit here. In front of Krishna. Okay. Start with Jai Shri Krishna. Okay, thank you.
Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Ram. So I would just like to take 2 minutes to look at the deities, how beautifully they are dressed up, right? Pink cotton, they are very breezy outfit for summer. Only devotees can do this according to their mood, right? The mood of the devotees. They have dressed up like very light, not too heavy costume, Krishna. So you will be in light costume for the summer. So having said that, the devotees, Her Grace Panchami Devi Dasi Mataji and also Kashyap Muni Prabhu, they are not here with us today. They are serving at ISKCON Shashkatun for Radha Yatra. When I say this, so much strength these devotees have. Like Sadbhujanand Prabhu here and, Brajmohini Mataji, Nimai Nitai Prabhu, and also Mataji here, Mokshalila Mataji here. Yesterday we had ISKCON Brampton Radha Yatra, full day event. And then they are here serving ISKCON Okul. Lot of strength to these devotees. Can we say one Hare Krishna Maha Mantra loudly for all these devotees? Lot of strength to you all. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So tirelessly serving with devotion and joy. Thank you so much for inspiring devotees. So moving ahead, we have our today's Vedic discourse by Mokshalila Mataji. Thank you for joining. A short introduction about Mataji. Her Grace Mokshalila Devi Dasi Mataji is a Brahmanical initiated devotee and a disciple of His Holiness Bhakti Marga Swami Maharaj. She is certified with Bhakti Shastri degree. She is serving as mentor and guide in ISKCON Brampton and conducting Bhakti Vriksha program in Etobicoke area. She is performing other services like book distribution, deity worship, boga cooking, and temple coordination services. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much, Mataji, for joining us today. Hare Krishna. And kids can move to the other room.
Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vrajjana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajjana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vrajjana Ranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Thank you, Mataji. Jai Shri Radha Madhav ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Let's do pranam mantra together. Om Ajnanatimidandasya Jnananjalasalakaya Chakshurunamritam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manovistham Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamlam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadhvaitam Sadhbhutam Parijana Saitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamsya He Krishna Karna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Parnamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpataruvasya kripa sindhu bhaivasya Ritanam pavnebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna, everyone. I would like to thank, first of all, to ISKCON Oakville, Panchami Mataji, Kashyap Muni Prabhuji, and all of you wonderful devotees giving me opportunity to serve and making an effort to come and attend Sunday Feast program. That's a wonderful thing. I know that there are so many things, so many programs going on in this summer, and still you make an effort and give the priority to attend Sunday Feast program. So thank you for that, and we always love to come here whenever we get a chance. So with that, thanks. Let's start today's session. So the topic for today's session I have selected is 24 Gurus of Avadhuta. How a person who learn from different kind of jiva. And when we talk about the 24 gurus, it's not like there are like sages from the scripture or there are big personality we heard from Srimad Bhagavatam or other scripture. If one has a right attitude to learn, they can learn from anything. They can see the positivity in everything. And it's always a mood of a person whether we want to learn or just say, I know everything. I know Mataji is going for book distribution. Or even if you are going to ask someone to, okay, can you read this book, come to temple? The general answer is that I know everything. I have Bhagavad Gita. And as we are asked to follow Bhagavad Gita as it is, people definitely they buy Bhagavad Gita as it is. But then they keep the book in the bookshelf as it is forever. No fingerprints you can find on those books, right? Because people in general have a tendency that I know everything what Bhagavad Gita says. But the important thing is, yes, we have gyan, knowledge, lots of knowledge we have. Are we trying to practice it? So that's most important. That's what we will learn from this Avdhuta, from Srimad Bhagavatam, how he learned different things from different creature, but then he accepted it and practiced it in his life. And I will give little background before we start to the actual topic, that from where it's coming. So we know Bhagavad Gita, we have Bhagavad Gita, there are 18 chapters, 700 slokas. There are another Gita that's called Uddhava Gita. That is a part of Srimad Bhagavatam. As you may know that there are 12 canto, like 12 parts of Bhagavatam. So 11 canto has the description of Uddhava Gita. And Uddhava Gita it starts from 11 canto, chapter 7 to 29. And there are almost more than 1000 sloka in that Gita, where Krishna in Bhagavad Gita give the knowledge to Arjun and describe about how to live a life, what is our duty. And Uddhava Gita is a little more elaboration to that. And Uddhava is none other than cousin of Lord Krishna, who looks like Krishna. He was so beautiful. I mean, it's very hard to say that who is Krishna and who is Uddhava. He was as beautiful as Krishna. And a time comes when Krishna decided that, okay, now is for me to go back to my abode, to Golok Vrindavan. And he thought that once I leave, all Yadubansi, all my family relatives, they will not be able to live without me. So he decided to do a pastime where everyone will go at the same time. And then Krishna can go peacefully and not having that, because he loves his devotees. And he knew that they cannot live without me. So from Krishna's family, there were so many kids. You know how sometimes they do prank and they do different things. So there were a bunch of kids, and one boy kid, all his friends decorated him as a pregnant lady. So he was wearing sari, and he has a shape of like a pregnant belly. And they went to a sage, and everyone asked, "Oh, great sage, you are great sage. You know what's going to happen. Can you tell us whether this girl is going to give a birth to a baby boy or a baby girl?" Because the sage was great, of course, he knew everything what's going on. So he find out that, oh, he's a boy and they are just, playing around with me. So he said that whatever he is going to give a birth, that will be a reason for to destroy the whole Yadu dynasty. So later it happened that all the Yadu dynasty, everyone was fighting with each other. They killed each other. That was all Krishna's plan. And now we can say that how one sage can curse Lord Krishna and his family. That curse was partially okay, but still Uddhava, he didn't die. He was still there because it was all Krishna's plan. So now Uddhava doesn't want to stay here. Uddhava said that, Krishna, you are planning to go. I understand. I know that you want to go back now. But I cannot live without you. I want to come with you. Krishna said, no, you have to stay here. You have a lot of work that I am going to assign. And then you can stay here. and then you do preaching. So Uddhava was in a mood that how I'm going to survive without Krishna. So Krishna said, let me tell you one story. How you can stay, you can not only, because Uddhava's one point was that I'm learning everything from you. When you will be gone, if I have any question, anything, how I am going to satisfy my inquiry. And then Krishna said, it's not like everywhere I should be there, but I should be present there. You can learn from anything and then apply and practice. And that's how he started the story of Avdhuta. So Avdhuta was none other than Dattatreya. Dattatreya is also an incarnation of Lord Krishna. And because he was so learned, so a scholar, that there was no rules applied to him. So Avdhuta means who doesn't have to follow any rules and regulation, because they are always into it. The rules are like we are supposed to follow few rules, right? We have to do, we have some don'ts. So we have been asked, okay, you have to chant minimum 16 round, then follow 4 regulatory principle. Avdhutas are not like they have to do 16 round. Like we are, like once we are done with 16 round, we keep the japa aside, take a deep breath, and then say, oh, done for the day. So relaxing, right? Avdhutas, they're always chanting, they're always remembering Krishna. They have no other business except serving Krishna. So rule doesn't apply to them. But they look like a madman. They don't look like nicely dressed up, very nice, like ironed clothes. No, they are not like that, because they don't focus on these things. Because they always think that whatever time they have, even a single moment, they always use to in the service of Lord. So one day, Avdhuta was passing by, and King Yadu, who was, if you know that Krishna's family, they are called as Yadu Vansi. So that King Yadu, he saw Avdhuta, and he thought that how in this material world this man who have no bank balance, who has no Tesla car, who has no credit cards with a big, a balance, how this man is so happy? How this is possible? Everyone has some pain in their life. Everyone agrees on that? Is anyone here who says that, oh, I'm perfect, I have no issues in my life, right? Everyone has something or other, right? Some has more trouble, some has less problems. But that man was quite happy. So King Yadu asked him that, oh, greatly sent, I'm so surprised to see you so happy. What are the reasons that you look so happy? And Avdhuta replied, Dattatreya replied, well, I don't have anything that I can say that this is mine, this is my house, this is my car, this is my wife. I have nothing. I don't owe anything. But I learned so many things from Krishna's creature that I'm applying and practicing it. And that's why I realized that this life is so beautiful. And there is only one goal of my life, that to serve the Lord. And that's what I'm trying to do. And that's how he started explaining about his guru and the learning. So he started with that 24 guru, the name of those 24 guru, and I will try, but I may not be able to cover everything, but I may try to cover as many as I can. So he started with earth, that what he learned from earth. So there are different things again, gave the guru's name like earth, fire, water, moon, sun, moth, a prostitute. I mean, we cannot think about that what we are going to learn from a prostitute. She is not even considered as a civilized person in our society. and different other things, elephant, deer, python. And it started with earth. He's saying that I learned from earth that so many things, so many torture thing we are doing to earth. And Mother Earth is so tolerant that she's not responding back. If sometimes she's responding in a way of earthquake, we starts like shaking and everything is going out, like, oh, our life is going to go now. So many mining they are trying to do, making so many subways, digging here, digging there, so many things going on, but earth is tolerating everything. If we talk about one's tolerance, like when we go to highway, right, 401, everyone is driving on 401. The moment you hit 401, our tolerance level starts shaking. People are like honking, starts, coming to your lane without giving any signal. And then we are like, okay, this is it. I cannot. This is too much for me to tolerate. Because everyone in a rush to reach to their destination. No one wants to wait. You are giving the signal, oh, I have to take exit, but they will not let you go because they think that their work is more important than anyone else. That's a general thinking, general thought process. No tolerance. Sometimes something happened that, okay, yeah, someone hurt or did something to us, then we are like, okay, no, I cannot tolerate this. Sometimes even by glance, if someone is looking at us, we got disturbed. What's wrong with that person? Why they're staring at me? Oh, she's staring at me. It's like 30 seconds now. Must be something going on in her brain. We got disturbed so easily. It's like it's so easy to disturb ourselves. Going anywhere is a general tendency. Going anywhere, like how Mataji was talking about deities, right? How beautifully decorated, about the dress, everything. That should be the mood, right? When we are going to temple or any places, what positive thing we can see first. But in general, it happens, we try to pick the points what is not right, right? Oh, why wall is gray, it should be yellow, or something like that. There are so many things. It's up to us where we can make ourselves happy or disturbed, right? Pain is mandatory, but suffering is not. Right? Suffering is on us, how we are taking our life. So, Avduta learned from earth how to be tolerant. And he was not disturbed because, as I said, that Avduta, they look like a madman. So people don't give them so much of respect because they look like a madman. So they throw the stone on them, they make, they mock them, they make fun of them. But they are so tolerant because they have realized that what is the purpose of their life. And the extension to it, and Srimad Bhagavatam also describe that he learned from mountain and trees. So if you talk about trees has so many things that they can give us, right? Trees give us fruits, flowers that we make, trees or plant. We make garland, we offer it to the Lord, so many things. Or tulsi plant. I mean, tulsi plant is not considered in a general plant or trees, but still is a part of a plant family. And even though if they don't give fruits and flowers, they give us shade. They can give the wood that we can use it for fire or other things. So Avduta learned that how one should have a mood of giving. No matter what we have. But mood should be to give more with two hands and take with one hand, because again in a scripture taught us dadati pratigirnati. So we have to give and accept. But it's not only accepting and not giving. I'm coming to your place to have dosa, some nice Bengali prasadam, some, different Gujarati foods, and I'm never inviting you to my place. It should be both ways, right? I should invite you more than I come to your place. Right? So that's like giving. Whatever we can give. It's not necessary we can give money or a big house to someone or a big car to someone. Whatever small thing we have, nothing, at least we can invite devotees to our home to give the prasadam, to serve prasadam. That we can do. Mataji, she always make like 56 different kind of sabjis if you go to her house. Brajmohini Mataji, right? So giving. So that's what he learned from trees. Mountain again, the steadiness of mountain. We can take so many things from mountain, but they don't deviate from their path. They're still there. They don't feel proud. They don't get puffed up that, I'm the one who is providing you the water, or I'm the one who's providing you so many green trees or green leaves or so many herbs. But still they are there with maintaining their grave that, I'm not puffed up by anything. So Abduta learned that from mountain and trees. The next thing Abduta learned from air. What he learned from air, we see that breeze, when it's like blowing from one place to another place, it's not like if you go to Niagara Falls and if you go close to the fall, you will have a blissful experience, right? That the breeze is coming over, that that water is coming, and you feel like so good, like you always feel like thanks to Krishna that how beautiful things he has created for us. Even in this material world where we say that, nothing is that great, so many miseries and old age and everything, still Krishna has given so many beautiful things where we can go and see. If this material world has so many beautiful things, what we can even not imagine about the spiritual world. How beautiful the spiritual world is. So breeze or air blowing from different places, some good places or clean places, I would say, some dirty places, even over the garbage. But at the end, you will not see that breeze is, it's always stinking. No, it doesn't accept that thing. It's always like aloof from all those things. When it blows there, then you can feel, okay, this doesn't have a proper smell that I can stay here. But if you go like little further, little down, you don't feel that smell. So going to different places, this is a very good example of Srila Prabhupada. If you have heard about Srila Prabhupada, when he came to America, it was not such a blissful life there for him. He tolerated so many things, so many struggle, right? He has to go through so many things. He was not surrounded by devotee when he came. He was surrounded by all those hippie who was doing all those things that we have been asked not to do. But he didn't accept all those things, but he gave his association to them. The two kind of association, whether we accept the association, getting association, and a place where we are giving the association. Well, Srila Prabhupada was not ordinary man. He was a soldier of Lord Krishna who came to give his association to everyone. But even in that place, he was able to preach and turn those people into devotees. So that's Avduta learned from the air, that even going to different places, how one can protect themselves not to affect by those things. Like we have been asked, don't go to casino. Because it's so, one day we will be strong, 2 days we will be strong, but Maya is so strong that if we keep going, after a few days, we will indulge ourselves into it. There is a small story. There was a sage who was doing like a really good, like always like meditating and concentrating on the lotus feet of Lord and always praying. And when any sage do such a meditation or such a devotion service, one person get disturbed. That is Indra, right? Because he thinks that, oh, if this sage will be qualified enough, he will get my chair. Right? I'm sitting here for some time. It's not like when I leave, I will take this chair with me, right? I will leave it here. It belongs to ISKCON Oakville. But Indra doesn't want to, because Indra is also a post, right? It's like a post for some time, and then there will be new person who will get that post. But whoever Indra is, the thing is, he is a devotee of the Lord, but he is teaching us by his example that how easy it is, right? So he got like, oh, if this sage is doing so much of meditation, then I may lose my chair. So what he did, he came one day and gave a gift to a sage. And he gave a sword, big talwar to him. And sage said, what I will do with this? Like, I bring some fruits and vegetables from the forest, and I just cook it like that and offer it to Lord and eat. What I will do with this? There's no use of it. Even we get sometimes gift, right? And then we think for some time, what kind of use of this, right? And then we are like, okay, kisi aur ko chipka do, right? Because I'm not going to use it, so I will pass it on to someone. Maybe they can use it. But the sage, he doesn't have the neighborhood that he can give that gift to someone. But Indra said, no, you don't know. You are living in a forest. So there are some animals. They are dangerous. So you can use, if they come, you can save yourself, because you need to pray to Lord and you need to do devotional service. Sage thought, okay, this is a good idea. So he accepted that. And then he started cutting the branches with that, started using that. And then he started loving it. Oh, this is so sharp. I used to take like small branches that I can use my hand. Now this is so easy, just use once, and then I have the big branches that I can use for cooking and everything. So he started using it so much, and so that he started killing small animals, because he thought that, oh, maybe he's dangerous to me. Then big animals, of course, because they are actually dangerous to him. And now he become a cruel man. And now Indra is safe. Even that person who has nothing in their life except praying to the Lord can be disturbed by these things. So think about us, right? So that's why we have been like strictly got an instruction that we shouldn't go to these places where there are chances that we can indulge into those activities. So talking about that, how it's hard to keep ourselves on the right path. So that is possible by great association, right? So Avduta learned from air, and then he learned from fire. What he learned from fire, if we see fire in a forest, like if two dry wood, if you rub it together, there's a fire, because of the friction and everything. So it's not like that fire all of a sudden appear. It's there, already there in a dormant condition. It's just that we are provoking it and it's coming out. So what Avduta learned from the fire, he learned that a learned man or a scholar man, we can only realize when they open their mouth. And then the learned man or who are a scholar, they don't go and tell everyone that, oh, how knowledgeable I am, I'm a great scholar, I know this, I know that. They try to keep mum unless we ask them to say something. We can take an example of Jad Bharat. We all know the story of Jad Bharat, right? That how he remembered his previous life, that what mistake he did. So when he appeared as Jad Bharat, he was not speaking anything. He was another Avdhuta, looked like a madman. No one realized that how knowledgeable he is. So once he has been asked by King Rahuguna people that you come and carry the palanquin of king. So there are 4 people carrying palanquin, and king was sitting on the top. And this Jad Bharat, whenever he sees any insects or any ant, he used to jump because he doesn't want to kill. And the whole palanquin got is feeling like an earthquake. So once, twice, thrice, he got those warning that don't do that, don't do that. He was keep doing it. Then King Rahugana got upset. He came down and starts scolding him. That you don't have brain, you don't know what to do, how to do this thing. You are disturbing even though we are trying to warn you. And then Jad Bharat starts speaking. Once he opened his mouth, King Rahugana realized that, oh, he is not one of us. He is something else. He's so learned and a big scholar. He is giving a knowledge of the Lord. And as soon as King Rahugana realized, he completely surrendered himself to him. That, okay, tell me more. Give me more knowledge. What I can, hear from you, I can learn from you. That's one mood. Not thinking that, oh, I'm a big king. What I can learn from this madman? He doesn't even look like a scholar. How I am going to surrender into him and ask him, okay, you teach me something. Because as I started, right, I know everything. I don't need to ask. Especially when we start learning, after a few years, some people, they feel hesitant to even ask questions. Basic things, that how I can ask this. If I ask, people will think, oh, he or she doesn't even know this, the basic thing. No, I don't know. I ask. Okay, the simple thing, how to do Achman. If I don't know, I should ask. Otherwise, I will never learn how to do Achman. How to put the tilak. How many parts of body put the tilak. If I don't know, I should ask how to do it. Otherwise, your whole life I will just doing on the forehead because that I can see on everyone's head. I don't know that there are more places in this body where I should put the tilak. So basic thing. So King Rahugana surrendered himself. So Jad Bharat only opens his mouth when he has been asked to or forced to, that where he has to open the mouth. So scholar person, they just don't go and praise about themselves. So Avdhuta learned that how to keep ourselves calm. There is a saying, Adjal Gagri Chalkat Jai. So if a pot has a half water filled, if you carry, then it will spill. But if it's full, then there is very less chance that it will spill. Because when it's half, is too many of dancing in the pot, then it comes out. So when people who are really learned, scholar, then they don't speak much. They keep it intact, everything, unless we ask questions or ask them to say something. So that's the fire. Other guru that Avdhuta learned from, that was pigeon. So pigeon, there was a husband pigeon, a wife pigeon, and they have a baby pigeon. They were living their life very happily, and they had the nice life, enjoying everything. And one day a hunter came. Hunter came, and hunter, that's his job, to take all the birds with him. And first of all, baby pigeon thought that, oh, it's so nice green, I should go and pick. And hunter grabbed him. The mother pigeon thought that, oh, my baby is gone. And then she also went there. Hunter again grabbed her. Male pigeon came. and thinking that I'm going to release my baby and wife, he also got into hunter's bag, end up being there. So what Avduta learned from it, that how one is so attached that when things go worse or things are not on the line, they stop using their intelligence. So much attached. It doesn't mean we all are. I'm not sure if everyone is married, but most of you, I know that you are married and you have family. So it doesn't mean that we shouldn't be in Girastha life because we get attached to our husband and wife, and because Girastha life is okay because we are in Girastha family. It's an ashram, and we are serving the Lord in our Girastha life with our family. But Grihmedi life, where we have a family, but there is no Krishna into it. We are not doing anything for the Lord. We are just trying to always enjoy with our senses. That's the family where it's just an attachment and nothing else. So that's the peasant family that Avduta learned. That how, if we are with family, how we should surrender our life to the service of the Lord. Then we are good to go. Otherwise, it's very hard. We will only have what we have left in our life is an attachment and nothing else. But right now, at least we have Krishna in our life, so there is a hope that okay, we can go back, we can do something, not in this lifetime, maybe next lifetime, but there is a hope. Right? So that's what he learned from Pigeon. Another guru he had was a girl, a young girl. So you know how boy and their family used to come to girl's family to see a girl, and if they like the girl, then they get married, boy and girl. So a family came over, and this girl, she was alone at home, so she requested everyone to have a seat, and she said, okay, I'm going to prepare some meal, some food, you all sit here. And she was alone, parents were not there. So she went into a kitchen, and she was very poor. She didn't have like how we have grocery at home, rice, dal and everything. She didn't have, she had to prepare everything. So while she had the bangles, so many bangles she was wearing, and she was starting preparing, so there was so much of, that usually it's a nice noise of bangles, it sounds good. But then what is making noise, then she realized that, oh, if they heard it, they will think, oh, she didn't have prepared anything, she has to like everything do it now, like she doesn't have much thing. So she started taking out her bangles, and she took out one by one, and she just left one. Avduta said, what I learned from that girl, that how sometimes too much of people around us are not good for us. Right? Too much of noise. We are not doing much. So the correct association, we always talk about association, that, oh, we should have association. Without association, we cannot grow, we cannot learn, we cannot keep ourselves on the right path. But what this association means? Associations means where there is something about Krishna. Otherwise, it's simply a socialization. If we are meeting at home, going somewhere, going to beach or to park, meeting at home, every time, whenever we do all these gathering, we only talk about random things, that what happens soccer match, how cricket is going, what is the market, what Trump is doing. This is all simply a socialization. There's no difference between that we are meeting with devotees and meeting with other friends. They are not in Krishna consciousness. So one thing to keep, like one has to remember that sometimes, okay, when we meet, we should do kirtan. we should have prasadam, and not we are cooking, we are always, ordering from outside. So we are not even having prasad together. So that's not a association. That's only a socialization. So it's important that, oh, okay, let's do 5-minute kirtan or 10-minute kirtan together. Sometimes we meet, we just talk about, okay, how it's going, or we went to temple, what we did. That's the actual association. So that's what Avdhuta learned, that even though so many people around us, but not necessary that we are learning something. It's just making a noise and disturbing our consciousness. So it's important to have a right association. That's what he learned. Then he learned from an arrow maker. Once he saw that arrow maker, he was making arrow and everything. There are so many things. He was a poor man sitting there and making everything. And he saw that there is so many people dancing and singing, making big noise, passing by. And this arrow maker, he didn't even look at them once. He was doing his work very peacefully. So when Avdhuta saw that, he thought that how important it is to keep our focus on something that we are supposed to, and not disturbing our brain by looking at this and that. That baby is attending this class and Sunday school as well. So how important it is, because focus is something I'm sure we all have realized in life, and I'm still realizing that the moment we sit with our japa bag, except Krishna's lotus feet, I think about everything else, right? We think about what I'm going to do in the day. Okay, I have a work, or I have to cook, or grocery, or this or that, everything. And then sometimes, oh, we have to focus on Krishna's lotus feet. There is something called Krishna's lotus feet. So we have to force our brain, force ourselves. So he learned how to be focused from an arrow maker. He was so focused on his work. And everything he was learning and practicing, start practicing in his life. That's how he became Avdhuta. And then he learned from a fish. What he learned from a fish, that he saw that, when they try to catch a fish, I don't know if you have seen, they put some food items in the hook, and then they try to catch a fish. Just to looking at that food item, fish get attracted and go, and they got stuck in that hook, and that's how then a person take that fish out from the water. And finally, that fish die, because fish nature is to stay in the water and not outside the water. So it's very easy to distract ourselves just thinking that, oh, this is good for me. I love this. This is so attractive. I should go towards it. Right? And then we deviate from the path, what we are supposed to do. Today is Sunday, nice weather, sunny weather. We only barely get 3-4 months in Toronto where we can, even not all the Sunday in 3-4 months where it's a good weather. Only few Sundays, because usually in weekend there is a shower, big, pouring. I don't know why, I never understand why not in weekdays, why only in weekend. But half of the time, weekend is full of rain. So we cannot go anywhere. But when there is a good weather, people still choose to come to temple. That no, this is my priority. I should go to temple. Okay, I will go to other things. I will do some other day or maybe on Saturday. But Sunday, I will go to temple. So it's priority. What is the priority in our life? So not by, okay, I have heard there is a big sale in that mall, or there is a big thing going on there. Attracted, those are distracting things. it's very easy that it can distract us from not going to temple and go there and spend our time. So that's what he learned from the fish, how to keep ourselves focused on the right thing and not to deviate by other material things. And he also learned from spider, that how a spider make a web, and sometimes a spider stuck in that web. He made the web by himself and then stuck into it. All people, most of in this material world, they do that. They prepare a nice thing, right? And then they get so attached into it. That's very hard to come out from it. Very hard to come out from it. And that's why when you go and ask people to come for Sunday Feast program, it's very hard for them to say, okay, I will come. Or even they say yes, it's very hard for them to make an effort to actually come to temple or actually come for a Friday program or your Bhakti Vriksha program. Because they are so much entangled into the web they had created on their own. So he learned that how we should be very careful what we are creating around us and how we are going to should learn how to come out from this web. And I'm going to talk about maybe a couple more and then stop, right, Prabhu? I think the time wise. Yeah. Okay. So one he learned from moth. Moth, whenever he sees it sees a fire, it run like very in a speed. They goes and dash into the fire, and what happens? It dies because it goes into a fire. The attraction to the things, material things, is so easy to attracted by those things, right? When we see our phone and looking at different things, if you search one thing, it will give you 10 options next morning, right? You can go here, you can go there, you can do this, you can do that. So those attraction, and we get attracted to it. And we forget that, oh, I have to do this seva or I have to do this. Because we get like so, okay, whether I should choose this or I should choose that. Oh, this material things looks more attractive. I should go here, try. Temple is not going to close today. It will open again next Sunday. If I miss today, I can go next Sunday. But this thing will close. This sale will close. I cannot go again. So people prefer to go there rather coming to the satsang or hearing about Krishna's katha. Got attracted, even thinking that, okay, we are hearing, we are learning, thinking that this is not something good for me. But there's so much attraction there that one gets pulled there. So that's from the moth. And the last one from today I will talk about, maybe that's what he learned from Pingala. Pingala was a prostitute. So we can say that how we can learn from prostitute, what good things they are doing. So Pingala, what her job was that every day she used to get ready and wait for people to come so that she can sing and dance for them, and then she was getting money. That's what her work is, and that's how she was leading her life. So one day she was waiting, and no one showed up. No one came over. So she was like, oh, I'm not going to get any money today, so what I will do tomorrow? And by waiting, she got some realization that why I am spending all my life for this temporary happiness. So when I do all this work, all dancing and singing, I get few money, and that gives me just temporary happiness for few hours. Because again, I have that anxiety that what I will do tomorrow, whether someone will come or not come, what will happen. Even someone will come, whether they will give me money or not give me money. So how I'm going to cook and something tomorrow, what I'm going to eat tomorrow. So that anxiety I will always have if I'm keep doing this thing. She thought that, okay, if I'm having this anxiety doing this, it's better I do something good and then get the anxiety. Because even there will be some maybe anxiety, but I will have some peaceful mind. At least I can sleep in the night, that whatever I am doing, I'm at least able to remember the Lord and doing some seva to Lord. So why I am doing this? I shouldn't be doing this. I should do and serve the Lord. So that I may have some anxiety at the beginning, but that will be for good. So that's what Avduta learned from the prostitute, that we shouldn't be hankering for the temporary happiness, but trying to work towards where we have a chances to have like permanent happiness. So with that, I'm going to stop here. I think if anyone has any question, comment, any realization to share. Yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare
Thank you so
Krishna.
much for a very beautiful class.
Thank you.
Actually, we didn't realize it's almost the time, but we wanted to hear you more because it was very relatable in a lot of aspects. And you're very right that mind is very distracted, especially when we sit with Java back. So, Mataji, my question to you is, in this world of chat GPT or Gen AI, how do we, deepen our relationship with the Lord with so many distractions around us all the time and so many noises around us all the time?
Yeah, very beautiful question, and we all are working on it. I'm not claiming at all that, oh, I'm like completely. I just share my like how I'm doing, start my chanting where my brain goes. But yes, definitely what I have heard from my seniors, that association is the key. We should associate with people who are on this path, who is following it, like who is doing nice chanting, or at least they are chanting. Not like okay, quality round, maybe we are not going to find one just in our neighborhood, but at least they are coming to temple, they are doing sevas. Those kind of devotees we should always looking forward to associate with them. That gives us motivation, right? So even though we are in this material world, but Krishna has sent few devotees around us. That's the very positive thing. So I'm not sure if you're coming here regularly. So that's a good thing. Like that's the one thing we can do, that we should come associate with devotee, because when we see people doing it, we get motivation. And the very biggest thing, when we come to temple, we get a big blessing, right? Because Krishna is ready that day to giving the blessing, and we are not coming here because we are busy cleaning our backyard. That's the day we choose to clean our backyard, because we don't want Krishna's blessing. So very important to have a good association where devotees are doing these things where we are lacking. Then when we see them doing it, then we get motivation and keep ourselves on the track. Hope I
Yes,
answered
thank
your
you.
question.
Hare Krishna, everyone.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Mataji. I just have to say something about Mokshila Mataji. We were together in ISKCON Brampton for so many years, and I remember her first preaching, first time when she sat on a Vyas Asan, she was so nervous. And even first time, she did very well. And now I can see like it's been growing, her knowledge has been growing and confidence is growing. But I remember, so I said, Mataji, can I ask you a question? She said, no, not in front of the other devotee. Ask me privately. and now she's ready for all kind of questions.
Okay. And
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
I really like the detailed description of all the creatures which you said, along with the wisdom which they share. And the best part which I liked was the starter, that I know everything and I don't want to learn.
Yes.
So I think this is the very big takeaway with which you started your session. And in that mood only, for me, the learning from today's session is that if that mood stays with us every time, like I don't know everything, rather than I know everything, that is the excellent learning for me today. Thank you so much for inspiring me.
Thank
And
you.
my question is that you mentioned about book distribution, right? Like how we go and we try to share the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, and we come across so many people who say that I have Bhagavad Gita, but Bhagavad Gita is staying as it is in the shelf, right? So I also have faced many people like, so like, how do you as a preacher or as a Sankirtan sevak, how do you, Mataji, deal with such people when they say, and how do you try to convince them? Like, what are your strategies which you use?
I'm not a big book distributor. I just try here and there. My Prabhu does more, very silently and quietly. He just within 3 days he can do like 15 boxes of Bhagavad Gita. But because his skill is different, like convincing people. But I go to people, I approach them, and usually I tell them that even you take this book, suppose you don't have time to read, still you will get something. You will get benefit. And he will, no, I don't have time, I don't have time, I don't have time. I'm like, I will pray that you get time to read this, right? But I'm not saying that everyone say yes. I remember the very first day of my book distribution, I approached 17 people at my work. And then I am like, okay, this is not my cup of tea. I don't think I can at least give. Finally, I decided I will give free. Still, no one was ready. I'm like, what else I can do? I cannot give money on top of it. That take the book and the money with it. So I was almost like giving up. Then I said, okay, one last. And Krishna, you decide what you have to do. And that person took the book, the small book, that $2-3 one, took the book. That's where I got the motivation. No, I think I can do it little bit. So then, that's how. So most of the time they say no, of course. I mean, that's where, but we have to keep the momentum on because Prabhupada worked very hard for our books. So that's what I had to say. And as Mataji said, so I'm sitting here just because of Nimanita Prabhu, because he's the one who pushed me behind the wall that, oh, Moksha Lila can give class, Moksha Lila can give class. And I had no idea that he already gave my name. And when I came to know, without my knowledge that he's the one, then I met with my Guru Maharaj, and then I asked him, thinking that when I say Guru Maharaj, that His Holiness Bhakti Marg Swami, that okay, I get this service to be a speaker, then he will say, no, you are not qualified enough. So I wanted that answer from him. And when I said that, Maharaj, I got this service, and he was like, wonderful, go ahead. I'm like, what I will do now? And then I'm like, Maharaj, I don't have enough, that I can face the audience. And he was like, you don't have to think, you have to think everyone is soul and not this body. I'm like, I'm not that at level, Maharaj. I see, okay, this is Mataji, this is Prabhuji. But then I started, and by mercy and blessing of him, then so yeah, Mataji and our relation are very old. So with that, I think I should stop here. Thank you so much, everyone. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you so much for your lecture. I can't just say that, wonderful and all that because I did not hear a word of it. So, but everybody, so can we all give a big Hari Bol to Mataji? Thank you, Mataji. And now we have a few announcements before we move towards the closing kirtan. So as we all know, this facility is rented every week, and we have a rent of $150 towards Aigita, and devotees have been sponsoring week after week for any special occasions. So this week we have multiple birthdays in Sima Mataji's family. Thank you, Mataji and Prabhuji, for joining us and also sponsoring this week. So, okay, so that's something to be noted. So anybody celebrating any special occasion, please, you can celebrate along with us. Yeah, Hare Krishna. But I would like to also say 3 times Hare Krishna Mahamantra for Mataji's daughter's birthday and also Prabhuji's birthday last week. So Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. And moving ahead, we just have one more thing to share, which is related to ISKCON Oakville Sunday School. So now Sunday School is basically in offline mode, right? It's in a summer break, but we will be back in full swing from September. And this is our poster. We'll be sharing our poster in our groups, WhatsApp groups and social media. Please spread the word, like how we did together for the Radha Yatra. We can bring at least one family at a time. We can bring to, the Sunday school. So we already have done it in the past. We have about 20 plus kids now. Let's keep that going. We need all your support. Hare Krishna. And next is, closing kirtan. Kavya Mataji, please. Karuna Bhakti Mataji, my apologies.
I think so, yeah. Yes. Huh?
This side is good.
Hare Krishna. What's watering that food?
नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। शिल प्रभुपाद की जय। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्ण। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे।
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya 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 Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Jaya Radha Shyam Sundar Jaya Radha Shyam Sundar Jaya Radhe Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Lakshmi Narasimha Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva Jaya Subhadra Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada श्री हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की श्रील प्रभुपाद की
ओम नमो विष्णुपादाय परमंश परिव्रताचार्य अस्तुत श्रीमद् डिवाइन भक्ति सिद्धांत स्वामी महाराज प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नमाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम गौ श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंद राधा कुंड गोवर्धन की मथुरा धाम की वृंदावन धाम की द्वारका धाम की नवद्वीप धाम की मायापुर धाम की पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र धाम की गंगा माई की जमुना माई की तुलसी देवी की बृहद मृदंगा की समस्त भक्त वृंद की संडे पीस प्रोग्राम की all God's customer devotees, all God's customer devotees, all God's customer devotees, all God's Guru and Gauranga. Vancha kalpa prabhacha kripashi prabhacha paritanam papele prabhashana pranamam. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasadi Gaur Bhakta. Hare Krishna.